Right, fellas. I just did a review on the Mac 18 and the Yamasaki 18. Now, originally, this was the idea to compare these two, Aberlour and Mac 18. Just like my brother did in Orlando, the Mac 12 and the Aberlour 12. So, I have served. Okay? So, let's do this rather quickly. I'm going to start with the Aberlour because, in my opinion, has a lighter nose and taste, given that it has been, I think it's a mixture, and my understanding is that it's 18 years old in American refill cask, an 18-year-old in sherry refill cask, and then they marry them together, and then they came up with this. Now, with the Mac 18, according to what I have read, it's 60% first fill sherry oloroso and 40% second fill sherry oloroso casks. So there's a disadvantage between these two. It's supposed to be more, I don't know, I guess pungent, exotic, maybe, for lack of a better term. So anyhow, I'm going to start with the Aberlour 18 and see what I got. The nose, so similar to Macallan. It is spicy. They both have 43% alcohol. It's really, really good. I bought this maybe 3 years ago for like $96, and this was about $179, I think. This is the old version. So I'm gonna go again for another dram on this 18 Aberlour. And the nose is so sweet. It's so floral. So reminiscent, believe it or not, of the Mac 18. Remember, these are both from the Highlands, more specifically from Speyside. So they got this similar characteristic, you know. Anyhow, oh yeah, very, very similar. Really floral, very floral. This Aberlour. Really good. Wow. It's good initially, but it's not really long lasting. That's what I remember about Aberlour. Now, had I started this with this tasting with a Mac 18, it would have blown this away. So I'm going to go for a third one. Very viscous. Look at them legs. It is spicy. It is floral. The sherry's there, but it's not as, pronounced as it is here. Remember, I'm telling you this because I've had this. This is my guy. This is what I like to drink. So I know this one really well. And I can tell you right now, without even trying this, that this is going to overpower the taste on the Aberlour. But nonetheless, Aberlour is great. And for the price, I'm telling you, if you want to save like $60-$70, you could not go wrong with this. In fact, I'll probably just pick up another one because I think this is they changed the label. So I'm going to double check. Now, see, I still have the Aberlour going, but it's dissipating, slowly. Now, this guy, the nose is so freaking complex. I mean, wow. Between my brother and I, we've reviewed probably close to, I don't know, 200 bottles maybe. And I'll be honest with you, every time I nose this, it's like a new experience. Oh, let's go for it. Oh, immediately. Really punchy with a sherry, with a sweetness. Lots of caramel taste. I grew up in an island in the Dominican Republic, and they have lots of different caramels, if you will, that you can find out on the beach or in the bodegas. that caramel comes from burnt sugar, and that's what I get here in this Macallan 18. Same thing for the 12. It is a little more complex. Smells so sweet, so warm. I don't even understand how it smells warm, but it goes in so warm. No. Very floral, very fruity. Right there, I'm getting cashews, almonds, and that Nutella chocolate. Nutella. Now, I want to do this and see if this Macallan is going to drown this after having the Macallan. See, there you go. Exactly what I was thinking. The Macallan automatically overrides anything that comes out of the Aberlour. Right away. It's like the only thing that I'm noticing about the Aberlour now is that I have extra alcohol in my mouth. As far as taste goes, I still have Macallan taste lingering inside my mouth. See, right now, the Aberlour is disappearing, or dissipating, if you will, and I still have the cashews and the Nutella and the walnuts and whatnot from the Macallan. Now, if I'm on a budget, and $179 plus taxes, $99 plus taxes, both 18 years old, from the Highlands, from Speyside, I will go with this. Definitely. It's a good dram. It's just, this is like on steroids in comparison to this. It's probably the same thing, but because there's more first fill Oloroso sherry here than here. In fact, I don't even think they put first fill Oloroso here. It's like, it's second fill, both bourbon and sherry cask. Here you have a good portion of first fill Oloroso, which is 60%. I mean, that does it. That just by me saying that right away, this is gonna be sweeter, punchier. Lots of fruits, everything more noticeable. So I think I got anything else. I really wanted to do this because my brother did in Orlando the 12 and the 12. Now I got 18 and 18. So I think he did go with a Macallan after all. And pretty much we have the same comments. But other than that, like I said, for the money, if you have a budget of $100, you're gonna have a blast with this. I really like it because I'm actually looking for another one of the Aberlour 18. It's really hard to find. But even though this has been my favorite dram for many years, I had a video earlier in which I was comparing this with the Yamazaki, and since this is the lighter version of the 18, I gave credit to the Yamazaki better. So there you go. Well, anyhow, let me know what you think.